Yes?
You look like such a podcast bro.
The hat.
The hat backwards.
The hat just
Backwards
backwards.
with the glasses, especially.
I don't think I'm getting any signal through mic 4. Doesn't look like it on mine.
Oh,
I just can't hear myself.
Yeah, there you go.
Peak.
There we go.
What's up?
Why, hello.
Something on.
Hello, I am in the
thank you.
microphone.
You have more.
Hello in the microphone.
Yep.
Thanks.
This is the best way to get acquainted with
We're
your own
recording
voice.
a podcast,
True.
so.
Did you say you're aura quoting a podcast?
Recording. Give me.
No comment.
Yay. Big brace.
Micah.
What? You have a problem?
Yes.
What's your problem?
Is Owen going to put on his glasses
I
as
think
well?
the table has a problem. The
There we
microphone
go.
wants to
Yes,
fall
this
over.
table.
There we go.
We should have a more professional table, I must say.
Yeah,
Maybe we should decorate it in some way.
We need like the black.
Oh, yeah,
we
the
need like
black.
a
I
black.
think
Black
setting
would
it on
really-
we
fire.
could get.
Oh, yes. Have like a fire graphic on it or something.
Ooh. I mean, we can at least get a tablecloth for it.
We actually
That's true.
recorded on a dumpster that's on fire.
Yeah, you can't see it, but
Yeah, welcome to
it's-
We
Dumpster
decorate
on
this
Fire,
As a dumpster, yeah.
where we do our
Yes.
intro a minute into our recording.
Wait, we're recording?
I've been recording since you said communism.
No.
Will any
I
of
did
this
not
be used
even
against me
realize.
in court? That's
No.
all I need to know. Okay, I'm
So,
safe.
communism.
Yeah, how do you feel about
Thoughts?
communism, Micah?
I think communism can work if everyone didn't make mistakes.
And what's your favorite color?
Red.
Of course it is.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? I want to gotta get the table's opinion. here.
So, we learned today
That's a
Micah's
very
a communist.
wait. That's a very communist thing to say.
Yeah.
I want to
just
get
wanna-
everybody's thoughts.
Yeah,
Everyone.
Everyone's. Just what are people's
Why are you only inviting the people at the table to invoke in
Uh,
communist
anyone.
Because that's exactly what communism is all about. You know, I know nothing about communism. I mean, you know, the rich get richer because they're the government.
Okay.
Ultimately, it's communism is just capitalism in disguise.
Expand on that.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
an
you
interesting,
know.
that's an interesting claim.
You know why the Soviet Union ultimately fell? The greed of man got in the way of communism. Okay? Because they started caring more about, oh, how can I rise up in the ranks of the government? How can I rise up in the ranks and get more money for myself? And not about the general people.
So capitalism.
Yes, exactly. It turned into capitalism.
So, are you telling me if something that people would consider without human error, let's say for instance an AI, decided to run a communist society, would it be the perfect society? Is that what you're saying?
No, because an AI is made by a human.
Okay, you know what?
I was
Screw it.
going to say, because an AI also learns off humans off the internet. As of now, at least.
Fair enough.
Very true.
Wait, what
Explains why
else?
ChatGPT
They were
has
going
turned
to learn
on.
from penguins.
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 Can we have an AI that generates based on the life cycle and actions of a penguin? Like we just put an AI and it learns from penguins.
I mean, have you guys ever seen Fish Plays Pokemon? There's this fish that swims around a tank, and where it goes
Oh, I've seen that.
determines where
I've
it
seen
goes.
that video.
Let's do AI learning by fish.
Fish.
Well, I
Yep.
mean, a goldfish does have a better attention span than the average human, so true. It would probably function better.
Oh yes. What other topics can we talk
It
about?
may not be able to speak, but it has a really good attention span. My word.
Oh yes, especially the goldfish.
It looked at me for 6 seconds and called it a day.
My
Hey, that was
goldfish
6 seconds where it was. Tell us more.
That is so nonchalant.
Well,
Just-
yeah. I'm so nonchalant today. So my goldfish, I had a goldfish when I was 3, and I don't know where I got it from. I don't know where he went. Could have gone either way, really. But yeah, I was feeding him every day. I would feed him. I would look at him. I would watch him stir in the bowl.
Stir?
I would watch him. I
Is he in a
swim,
pot?
swim
Yeah, is
in the bowl. No, I did not.
The
put
bowl
him-
or the
Is
pot?
Now
this,
put him in a pot
is
and
this
stir
bowl
him.
clear or is it made of metal?
It is clear. It was a clear fish bowl. And
You
there were
know,
blue
I don't know what
pebbles in the
happened to
bottom.
him. We used to stir him in the pot all day.
Was he?
Yeah,
Was it a heated pot?
I don't know, man.
And then we had sushi one day.
Did it look gold?
You know, I actually, like, my parents told me I was allergic to sushi.
Oh.
So, I don't know.
Wait, are you allergic to sushi?
No.
Now we know why.
But why
Now
did
I
they
know.
tell? Why did they
Well,
tell
they were
you?
just kind of trying to be safe since I was allergic to nuts.
Oh.
So there are
Fair
some
enough.
people that are
Yeah,
allergic to
my
sushi.
my parents never did that for me. They found I was allergic to nuts, and then they just told me I couldn't eat anything. including things that didn't have nuts. They lied to me for years.
I thought you were about to stop at anything, and I was like, wait a minute, hold up. He doesn't eat anything.
Starving every day.
Photosynthesis.
I prefer to call it fasting. So what did happen to your goldfish? How did it die?
Yeah.
You
When
know,
did it die?
it was a long time ago. It was about like 4. I was about like 4 when you disappeared. I don't know if my parents flushed him or not. Honestly, he might have. I might remember a time where he stopped moving, but at that point, I don't know. It was such a long time ago.
Were you ever told that they were just sleeping? You're just like, oh, my fish is sleeping.
Probably. I don't know.
Welcome to our new true crime podcast, Dumpster on Fire.
Where we figure out what happened to Micah's goldfish.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't even remember his name. and
Eaten,
that's
flushed,
so
or
sad.
asleep.
Was it Goldie?
You know, it's probably something dumb like that. Yeah.
Did you name him?
Probably.
I was gonna say we also
I've-
had a fish a long time ago. He lived for way longer than he was supposed to. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, like I'd say 3-4 years.
Oh my.
What kind of fish?
I forget.
What color?
Blue? Red?
Many. He was multicolored.
Red.
Okay.
Like the rainbow fish in that one book.
One book.
Red fish.
Yeah, there's
You know that one book?
that one book.
Yeah.
We all know what I'm talking
One
about.
fish, 2 fish.
Sure.
I think I'm the only one who has no clue what you're talking about.
I don't
or
know.
I'm
I
just
don't
an
know
idiot
either.
right now.
None of us do.
It was a kid's book or something. I don't know. I read a lot of books as a kid.
Okay, fair enough.
But his name was Bacon.
Oh.
Did you ever eat
Was
bacon
that
one day?
before or after he got cooked?
He's nodding right now.
It looks like we're on the topic of sharing fish stories, so I have a really interesting one. A while back, we used to have a fish tank when we lived in Texas, and I remember we went one day and we were like, we're gonna fill it up with some new fish because I think there were just like little goober fish in there.
Goober.
I'm pretty sure they died one by one day. So we kind of went by the store and we were looking at a bunch of fish, and like each of us as a family were like, okay, I like this fish, I like this fish. So each of the kid ended up getting a fish. The next day, one of the fish had eaten the other one, like just killed it and left it for dead.
Were they beta fish?
I have no clue.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I bet they were beta fish.
Probably beta fish.
Well, I know one of them was a catfish. I'm pretty sure the catfish was the one that did the crime.
You got a catfish?
We had not a big one, like a little goober
Those
one, but
they grow really big.
It was a tiny one. I don't know if I have a photo anywhere, but I still remember seeing him just kind of chilling around. And he survived a long time. Like most of the time I lived in Texas, when I was like 5 to 9, he was just there. And I think he died one day. I don't remember when. And then all the other fish outlasted him to the point where we had to flush them away because we were moving. So they just, I think we
you could've-
flushed 7 in a row.
You could have brought him with you.
7
No,
funerals.
they would have frozen on the way up, man.
Oh.
You're feeding a fish
Oh,
coming up
yeah.
a 3-day long drive. Ain't happening.
Okay, my sister had a beta fish growing up. Its name was John F. Kennedy. So you already know this is not going anywhere well. It died, so she got a new one, and she named it Jack Bauer, which is named after a show 24. That fish died as well. She was really bad at feeding these fish, okay? So we just replaced it and pretended it was the same fish.
You are absolutely
I
kidding.
think we replaced it 5 different times, and she never realized. And then she's like, yeah, this is Jack Bauer here. He had him for like 6 months now. I'm like, no, you haven't.
Wait, are you telling me 6 months you replaced it 5 times?
Yeah, then my
No.
parents gave up on replacing
No
it.
shot.
One
I thought
for every month.
I thought you meant over the course of like a year or so.
Oh no.
6 months that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think my parents wanted to deal with another fish dying after John F. Kennedy died. So
That
a
sounded
sentence.
so. In question, did it die or was it assassinated?
I mean, we did have a cat. That one might have been killed by the cat, actually.
So what was the cat's name?
Diamond. So
Okay, I was hoping it wasn't some kind of suspicious name that would lend itself to committing such a crime.
like what?
I don't know, lead bullet, something stupid like that.
Ah, yes, for cat. Lead bullet.
Oh my word.
50 cal sniper, things like that.
So, Micah, have your parents allowed you to have another pet since your fish died?
Actually, no. Yeah, we never got another pet, even though we actually have a doggy door on the garage, like part of the garage. It goes into the garage, so our previous owner must have had a dog, and it has its own like caged-in area. But we just never got a dog or cat or bird or fish or anything like that.
So if you ever need to break into Micah's house,
That's all you need to know.
Yeah,
I have his
have you
address
ever
lying around
crawled
somewhere.
through?
The garage does not connect to the house.
Oh,
so
okay. I mean, I've dropped
Get
him
in the
off at his
garage.
house before, so
It's true.
he lives at.
Audio redacted.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we had to cut that part out.
Yep.
Ignore the fact the background noise didn't change at all.
So,
Oh, gosh.
All of us struggling to think of topic ideas.
do we all like goldfish as like the snack?
It took me a second to connect that you were saying like the food snack.
I
thought you were saying, yeah, we eat goldfish.
I
No,
still
no.
had the pot image in my head, and I was imagining.
No,
Now I'm imagining little goldfish crackers floating around in like a soup.
I mean, I think they're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're like the C tier snack that you base every other snack off of.
Right.
Like, is it better than goldfish or is it worse than goldfish? You don't go, everything. like
If I want a
goldfish
cheesy snack, I'm probably gonna go Cheez-Its.
I was just gonna say Cheez-Its.
We just ate 2 Cheez-Its in a
We might
smoke.
all be biased because we all grew up in the. And don't they always serve goldfish at Sunday school? At least when I
Hey, look.
went. And we might just be sick of having goldfish because of that.
I mean, I didn't have that same experience. I
don't?
I
Okay.
grew up, but I did not grow up having goldfish all the time.
I
Dang.
still remember our Bible
That was-
study with that massive
Yes.
bag of
Yeah, I remember
goldfish.
that.
So big. I don't even know. Did we finish it? What happened
don't
to it?
know, man.
There's so many.
And a
Okay,
lot.
the kids ministry gives away goldfish at every year. Lucas wants to give away live goldfish, and I broke
Wow.
down the price for him, and I told him to do that. First of all, we would have to spend about $500 on fish.
How many
Second of
fish
all,
did he want to give away? That's a
He
question.
wanted, like, as you walk by every student, here you go, yep.
No.
And then the other
No.
cost
No.
is the parents all coming to complain to us about the
Ugh.
fact that a fish will be dying in their house in
Yes.
a day.
Yep.
They can just cut the cost, put it right in the stove, like just right away. Like, I mean,
Right in the pot.
right
No.
in the pot, just like Micah.
No, I never.
Well, Micah's fish.
I don't know. Maybe it was put in a pot.
We have no clue.
We've got to go ask some witnesses, I think.
We do. I mean, it's just my parents
We'll
around.
update the findings at some point.
We go up to your parents next Sunday. So what happened to Micah's goldfish?
I can imagine that'd be a really odd conversation to have.
Oh, yes.
Have you even asked your parents what happened to the
I
goldfish?
have not. I've never even like brought it up to them since the fact that
When
he's
you
died.
when you go home tonight, that's your first
I
question.
will. Yep. I'll come back. We'll be back. I'll be back with the answer to this burning question.
Because everybody is wondering
Yes.
We
Yes.
genuinely have no clue what happened. Other than it's dead. For all we know, it could be alive, actually. What if it's alive and just hit it?
now. Oh, true.
Could be in
Survived in
Argentina.
the sewers
Been,
for...
been hiding between the walls.
Between the walls.
Yeah. Do you ever hear knocking on your wall?
That's the fish.
That's
Yep.
the fish.
It's swimming
in
in
the
the
wall.
mold. It's swimming in the
There's
mold. There's
water.
a lot of
You're
mold.
telling me there's water in my walls?
It's adapted.
Have evolved.
It's like if you have ever seen The Amazing World of Gumball, the
Oh,
secondary.
Darwin.
Yeah, Darwin in
Yeah.
that show. Yeah, you both.
That was a
You
great
both were
episode.
homeschooled.
This is a
That
great
was a
time for
great
me to
episode.
pivot and say I've never watched Gumball, never watched
Can we
SpongeBob,
explain that
never
episode?
watched anything of like Cartoon Network in general. Like never watched cartoons as a kid.
See, but this is like a pivotal episode of Gumball
Yes.
where he gets
Actually
flushed
is.
down the toilet and then he tries to find his way back and he sings, "I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
Hey, I'm on my way." And then I don't remember the rest of the
Yeah, I
words.
know.
But
Just knew the
and
three
then he's like slowly getting covered in dirt,
Well,
and then
I
he
have-
grows legs. He adapts.
There is no-
so that he,
there
out of
is-
love,
There is no way.
he
There is
wants
no
to get
way.
back to Gumball. And now Mike is gonna
I'm
pull
gonna
up
look it up and
a,
show you.
a video
I'm-
that nobody
I'm
will
gonna
be able
talk
to.
about
Copyrighted. That's copyrighted audio.
on.
You can't do that.
Well,
We already got
I'll hold it away
copyright
from
stricken for our beautiful singing.
I don't even think you can distinguish as a song, man. I'm gonna be dead honest.
So we paused the recording.
Wait, did you pause it? But yeah, basically.
Okay, there we go. We're back.
The what now?
I was just making sure we were back.
We're
you,
back,
You
guys.
actually paused the audio just for like.
Owen did.
You have got to be kidding. There is no shot. It's funny funnier when you just hear in the background, the stupid video just kind of going on.
No, our audio just cuts out, and then suddenly we're back. Oh, yeah, we're back.
And we're
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back from what?
We watched a fish get eaten by an eagle.
Yep.
Definitely a
Don't
fish.
you want to watch the whole episode?
I do not. That did not pique my interest nearly enough to
Honestly,
watch.
it's kind of a mid-episode of the show. Yeah.
I think that's like top tier episode. I
No,
think it
no.
provides story and the laughs. A
That's
lot
what
of
the
them just
Rob
laugh.
episodes are. Also, we've got to stop talking about a show only you and I
I
have.
know, it's
Okay,
really
I'm
fascinating.
sorry.
It's actually fascinating.
It's such a good show.
I
though.
just glean context clues off of everything you say. Like, wait a minute. Like, I'm just building the lore in my head.
The Rob episode.
Well, yeah, it's
Yes.
where
Ooh,
he
it's
uses
Rob.
a universal remote to destroy the universe.
Yes, that one. Yep, that one's good.
What the heck?
That one
Maybe
I
I've been
actually
sleeping
watched
on
when it came
peak.
out.
What?
Yeah, no. There's some episodes in there that are just so great, and then some that are just you can skip this.
Yeah.
There's
Okay, I
one.
need a
There's
list
one
of
where this
these.
guy quits from his job in the world,
Yes,
turns into
the
an
one
apocalypse because he does every
He does
job in the
yeah,
town.
Yep. It's the
'Kay.
pizza guy, or like.
Well, he's every
most
job. He's
people.
the pizza guy. He works at the convenience store.
I think the artists were
every
lazy.
job.
I think the artists were lazy.
Oh,
And it's also a funny gag.
Well, that's the thing. Every single character is animated like in a different art style.
Oh, wow. That's actually interesting.
Yeah.
Kind
Because
of.
I didn't realize
Well,
when that
There's
happened.
one that's just a chin.
That's true, but I feel like the family
chin?
of
He's just like-
people. Family, Gumball's family.
just
Okay,
a
yeah,
guy
well,
like
I
this.
know that. Yeah.
So for
That is funny,
context,
yeah.
Sam is flipping upside down.
He's on the roof. He's on the wall. He's on the walls.
Yeah.
So the Minecraft movie.
Oh.
Are we
We're
all
all
gonna
watching
see?
it.
Okay, we were watching
You don't
it
have
together.
a choice. Everyone that's listening to this.
Are you sure you want to support that?
You're joining us.
Yes,
Brad,
you're
stop
joining us.
whistling.
I do wonder if this can. I bet this.
I
is
can
picking
hear
up.
it in the microphone. I can hear it. It's so piercing.
Yeah, we're gonna get a party together and we're gonna make fun of this movie as
Exactly.
we watch it.
How funny would it be to be in a theater and the movie's just going and every bad joke just if there's like 5 people that are going ha 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 the whole
Oh my
time.
word! He water clutched.
Yeah, that's gonna be in the movie. There's no way.
He's
that-
right behind me, isn't he?
Why is boss music playing?
I would actually be down for a movie that's just completely made up of stupid meme clips like that. Like that would actually be such a
That would
funny
sell
movie.
too.
Why is
And that'd be
there
such
a
low
health
budget.
bar?
Guys, where's your boss music? Why do I see health bars on the top of the screen?
I am being led to believe that a boss fight is beginning.
Why can I see digital hearts in my eyes?
Why is my hot bar shrinking?
I gotta move this to my hotbar. Your what?
That would be such a stupid segment. Imagine that. He like picks up something and Steve says some stupid thing like I'm gonna put it in my hotbar and we have like a 2-minute explanation of the hotbar for no reason.
I think they're gonna hear our pitch for this movie and they're gonna let us make the second Minecraft
Oh
movie.
yeah, yeah.
You
There
know,
is
the even
no-
better sequel.
They better
Exactly.
not.
They should put Hero Brian in Minecraft.
That would have been a really.
Because if one of the characters is named Brian, that would be so easy to like.
But he ain't a hero.
Yeah, there you go. See, we're geniuses.
Yeah, whatever you need to tell yourself.
Whatever we need to tell ourselves to get sleep at night.
I get plenty of sleep, so
Yeah, he goes to bed as
I
soon
go
as
to
he goes
bed
home.
at. I take a shower and then I go.
Okay, how long does that shower take you?
Like-
I feel like this is a ploy to get
Actually-
more time.
Do you
Yeah.
speed run your showers?
I don't. I actually enjoy my showers.
Oh, I have stories
Unless
about
my
speed
parents
running.
are yelling at me. yeah.
Question: Are you a morning shower guy or an evening shower?
I'm a morning. I'm an evening. Sorry, I'm an evening shower guy.
I mean, I can understand that. I don't like to go into like bed without showering, but also a morning shower does feel nice.
Exactly. I got up at 6 this morning to write something, so I literally got up, took a shower for like 10 minutes, and I was like right into it. It's great stuff. So shower just does that to you.
Yeah, I got up at 4 by accident, and then I was supposed to be picked up by Lucas at 6:15, and he texted me at 5:30 being like, "Hey, since it's only you and me for our study this morning, I'm gonna pick you up at 7:15."
Oh,
And I was like, "Well, I'm not going to bed," so I played Paper Mario.
Oh, Thousand Your Door?
Yep.
Okay, sorry. We won't get on that tangent.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Now
so
three
no.
of us know what we're
Three of
talking
us.
There we
about.
go.
Yes.
Sorry.
and my only experience with Mario is stealing off of my cousin's Nintendo Switch whenever he's on it. Just like he's here, I'm like, I haven't even touched that thing for like years, but just
Oh my God.
cranking Mario Tennis with the
Mario
freaking chain
Tennis.
shop guy.
That's
Holy!
That's funny.
Dude, that's peak right there. Just flinging the remote into the.
Into the TV.
We've
Are
done
you
it
not wearing
before.
your wrist strap?
We did. I still remember I hit a stupid shot and my cousin raged, and he chucked that thing at the speed of light into his screen is massive. He lives in a nice place. He has a big. I'm pretty sure he did some serious damage to that TV.
Oh my word.
It was peak though. Made for laughs.
Critical hit.
Critical hit.
I feel like we should ask our audience that isn't actually listening to us for topics. Like,
No.
No.
Hey, audience. What are some topics?
Schizophrenic.
yeah, our background audio isn't actually real people.
No, we programmed them.
Yep.
Exactly.
If you
AI.
search
It's all
up,
Just decided to
simulation.
record a podcast in like this random cafe that we found.
Yep, if you search up semantics.fm, the live recording pack, you will find the audio for each of the back. Don't ask why I know this. I haven't made lo-fi tracks. Maybe I have. And there's a bunch of great background audio like rain and people, and we got one of our files from there. Trust.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna come clean. The Bible tells us not to lie. I did not.
Yeah, we're actually just recording this in the middle of a random room.
Filled
That
with
should not be a podcast studio.
Yes.
Yes, the podcast.
We break
studio.
boundaries. Who needs walls? Instead of having people in the walls, you can have people within the walls.
Remove all 4 walls, and
There
you
will-
will be
Okay.
open.
There will always be a wall. Like, if there is a structure nearby, that's technically a wall.
Micah?
So if we removed all the walls in the, there would still be walls, technically, in the area because of the many.
Micah's
structures
saying
that
there
are
will still be
So-
walls.
say hypothetically, remove literally everything in existence. Like, let's say we remove every wall that ever exists. Is there still a wall?
Would you consider mountains walls? Like wall of a mountain, is that a
You know,
term? Because technically, if like say the Rockies are that way, right? And we removed all the walls that way, you would hit the Rockies, and technically that would be a wall because it is.
What if I
There's gotta
didn't
be a-
go that way? Or what if I went up?
What if you went up? Well, that's not a wall, that's a ceiling. So this, I don't know if
It's a vertical wall. What do you mean?
vertical walls, I don't think exist.
Yeah, they
So-
exist now. They exist in this hypothetical example.
What about metaphorical walls?
We're gonna break down the
metaphorical
metaphorical
walls?
walls. Trust.
Yes,
Trust.
yes.
The wall of happiness, wall of motivation.
Wall of. I've never heard that term. Let me
I've-
look that up. Is that a thing?
I don't know. I'm just kind of making it.
Ah, yes.
The wall of
Everyone knows the
motivation.
wall of motivation.
There's probably like a motivational like wall. That would make sense.
Yes, the motivational wall.
Like when you hit the wall and you like don't feel like doing anything anymore.
You know when you just run into a wall and you feel
Yeah.
that
It
sudden
is-
spark
okay.
of
Yeah, see?
inspiration?
I'm not
So
crazy.
Google AI, advanced research has led me to believe that the wall of
Advanced.
motivation isn't a formally recognized psychological term. It is a commonly used phrase, particularly in self-help and motivational context. I
There
don't
you
know.
go.
It just kind of came off the top of my head. I didn't look it up. Sorry, I didn't look it up.
Yep.
Yep. It's just
We're all geniuses.
Yes.
Whatever you need to tell yourself.
Okay.
Back
Definitely
up.
didn't
I don't
hear
know if
Eric.
I don't know if I'd consider a mountain a wall. I mean, like
Really?
I could consider specific parts of a mountain. Like if you came to like a vertical slope, I could consider that a wall.
Okay.
But if we're going with the argument that we've destroyed every wall, we've destroyed the mountains.
That's true. So then there wouldn't be walls.
Like,
which would kind of create a lot of problems in society if you think about it. Like no walls, no privacy. That's one thing. Also, if you need to defend
Wait.
yourself, there's no really way.
you would make the
there's no
walls
way to
out of
defend
each
yourself.
other.
Human walls.
Yes. That
Wait,
is
so
that's actually what we do in Boy Scouts.
That's
Explain.
a good point.
I'm actually intrigued by that.
You stand in a row with your backs to the person who is doing what they need to do.
What they need? Oh,
Wait.
wait
Oh.
a minute. Wait a
Oh,
minute. That,
okay.
that
When
I
you're
get what
when
you're
you're
laying down.
backpacking, you do many things.
Yep. Sometimes you just gotta go.
Yep. Anyway, not
Oh,
talking
no. Oh,
not
no.
talking about this.
Sam has
Sam,
lost
we were
his hat.
talking about human walls in the wilderness.
Okay, when you first mentioned that there's always going to be a wall, you sounded like somebody who lives in Berlin in the 1980s.
I hate that my brain also goes to the wall, like
The wall.
Trump wall.
Wait
yes.
a minute.
Yes.
Okay, let's not get political.
Well, yeah, let's
come on.
diverge from
So
that.
how do you guys feel about the Berlin Wall?
Let's not get political. Anyway, the Berlin Wall.
I mean, it's
hang on a
already
second.
done.
communist,
I might
right?
have some knowledge drop into the top
It
of my
was
head
built by
from
communists.
What are you looking up?
I'm not looking up anything. I'm thinking.
What are you thinking about?
About the
What are you
Berlin
thinking
Wall.
about?
I'm gonna think
Okay.
of facts. It was
Okay, awesome.
I thought the Berlin Wall was a guarded concrete barrier that encircled West Berlin from 1961 to 1989, separating it from East Berlin and the German Democratic Republic. Construction of the Berlin Wall was commenced by the government of
This
the
is a great
GDR on 13 August 1961. Yeah.
That's a great thought.
Yep.
I love
just
that
thought
thought.
about it on the
Yes.
spot. I didn't look it up.
Yes.
Don't look at the Wikipedia article.
Sam, what are you thinking?
He's thinking right now.
Clearly thinking about something.
Clearly
Clearly
thinking.
something is on your mind.
Really? You think that?
Yes.
Technically speaking, he has a hat and a headphone on his head, so I mean,
Oh, that is
I
true.
want to
good
say
one.
something's on his mind. Wait, but would you consider the mind a physical or like an
Mind?
abstract thing? Because I'd say
It
the brain
depends.
is physical, but I don't know if I'd say you would call the brain the mind.
I mean,
Depends on what you're referring to.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
gonna say, would the mind be the electrons flowing through your brain? That
Wait a
yeah.
minute.
Would that be physical or would that be like chemical?
that would
I'm not gonna search this
I mean,
one. Think about it.
chemical would still be
Because
physical.
like electrons, chemistry.
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 Did you say chemistry? I don't think.
The worst class in high school.
It's true.
Chemistry.
Okay, chemistry is definably the worst class.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely not
A-
gonna take
as
that.
somebody who did the best in my class, yes, it's the worst class. I took regular chemistry instead of
Okay.
AP chemistry, and then everybody who took AP chemistry regretted it. And I was just like, hey, I'm over here with a good grade, and you're over there trying to get potential college credits and failing.
So
So that's how it all went.
when we took chemistry as our lovely homeschooler family, we put it off till the last 2 months. We finished every class except science class. We were still on the first 10th of the entire unit, and we speed ran that in 2 months. We did like a unit in like a week or two, and we finished the whole thing. And and it made me
Wow.
not want to take chemistry even more. So.
That sounds awful.
But it also meant I barely retained any of the important information. Well, I don't see the need for chemistry.
See,
in my
I
studies.
sometimes miss my chemistry teacher, though, in high school. He was a nuclear physicist on a submarine in the military at one point.
Okay, that's actually peak. That's
Yeah, although he was pretty strict on a lot of things. One time he set the countertop on fire and just looked at it and said, oops.
I would love that guy. That guy sounds
He
awesome.
just sounds like a chill guy.
Yeah,
He sounds
chill
like a
guy.
really great guy to have as a teacher.
Yeah, but he was pretty strict on formatting, on just like how you took notes.
That's
It was-
not fun.
Formatting is, I don't like,
I don't know,
genuinely,
man.
formatting is the last thing I feel like they should really care about.
Yeah.
If your
I-
thoughts are good and relatively organized,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
kind of all that should matter.
I,
It's
I
like,
think
or
that
you didn't
ruined
say
science for me, though. I was like, I don't want to go into science because of this.
Exactly.
That ruined science for you?
Well, I love science, but I could not do a career in science after that.
But I thought you were good at chemistry.
Oh, yeah,
It
no,
was just the formatting.
I was good at it. I just didn't want to do it after that.
Oh.
I feel like that's kind of a reason why as I've been thinking about college stuff, I'm like, do I do a science degree? Because it's like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, it's weird.
Got the nice organ music in the background.
It's barely even in the mic. I'm looking at the levels. It's
I'm
barely-
very
Organs.
interested on all of the background noise we're going to have in this.
I
Yeah.
genuinely cannot wait to see. Unless these mics are really good and we cannot hear anything inside.
I know.
No.
I mean, we're hearing it, though, in our ears, so...
How do we feel about organs?
Honestly, kind of an underrated instrument. If I'm
No, I meant like.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Actually,
Come on,
I was... well, yeah, how
that
do
was
we
my
feel about Oregon?
Organ!
Oh my word!
Oregon? Okay,
Oregon Trail. You beat that. I
Yeah,
witnessed.
yeah, wait,
Oregon.
if we had to go on the Oregon Trail, which of
I'd
us would
die.
die first?
Okay,
Cholera.
okay.
Die of
I'm gonna be
cholera.
real. I barely know anything about Oregon Trail. Like,
You die of
genuinely.
cholera.
You press spacebar over and over and hope you don't get dysentery.
Or cholera.
So this is what started the RNG games that are plaguing our society. Like this
There
is
was a
where
little
gambling-
skill. Like, you had to be like, okay, manage my supplies and stuff.
I was gonna
but
say there's a lot of. There's
Yeah.
It's mostly skill.
You hunt deer.
you can get
Or
unlucky,
bears.
though.
Do I get to use a gun?
I
Yes,
have,
actually.
Yes.
there are
Okay, I'm
guns.
playing the game.
I've only played Oregon
Cranking
Trail.
clips on these deer.
I've only played Oregon Trail twice. Beat it both times. Got high score both times.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you never go for the deer, you go for the bear.
Bears, yeah, bears.
Yeah.
are-
Okay.
You
Okay, I'm
want the
gonna
meat.
ask something then, real quick, because I just heard Owen say this. Do you say Oregon or Oregon? How do you pronounce it? Because I just heard
Oregon.
Owen say Oregon. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I've heard
I
people
think
pronounce it
I
differently.
say Oregon.
Oregon?
Oregon. Like Oregon. Oregon.
Okay, Oregon. Okay, so
Oregon.
essentially the
Oregon.
E hardly exists. It's just,
Oregon?
Oregon? Oh, I love guns.
Oregon. What's an organ? I feel like I hear about it a lot, and then I just don't ever hear about what's actually in it.
Well, I would like an organ or a gun in Oregon.
I don't even know what we're talking about. Are we talking about an organ, an organ, or organ?
There are lots of
Organ.
guns.
Or a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Or gun.
Anyway, we're about
love
30
guns.
minutes in, and I'm pretty sure I've lost 15 brain cells.
Oh, yes.
I gained like 5, and then it just went away. It just all went away so fast.
All 5 of those brain cells on the Berlin Wall.
They didn't make it past my patrol.
What?
They got cemented into their buildings.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
They couldn't
my.
make it under. The tunnel didn't work. Yeah, it's just
Wow.
tragic.
Yeah, the tunnel wouldn't work because there's also a river.
Yep. Was there a river?
Yeah, right next to the
How
wall.
did I not know?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, basically the entire wall goes along a river. That's
they
why.
just
That's
went
why.
under, or
Well,
what?
that's no. Like
They went.
you couldn't get across that easily.
Okay.
Like that was the whole point. And there was actually more than one wall. There's
Yeah,
multiple
it was
walls.
like a strip
Oh,
of
wow.
land where it was just a desert.
Like no man's
Yeah.
zone.
So
Yeah,
cool,
it's a no man's zone.
kind of cool story. My mom, she actually was in Oregon.
Oregon.
Oregon? Oregon.
When the
Oregon.
wall came
You
down.
know, Oregon when they tore
Oregon.
down the Berlin Wall. No.
Oh,
Wait, what?
oh.
No, my mom was in Germany when they tore down the Berlin Wall, and she actually got a piece of the Berlin Wall when she was
Wow.
there.
Do you guys have it somewhere?
Wait.
need to
She
see
was. Wait. Say that again. I'm sorry. Did I hear that she was there when they tore down the Berlin Wall?
Her. Yes.
She was. Was that?
She was the one who
when
did
was
it.
That?
Dude, it was
Wait,
like
what?
1980 something. I want to say.
1980.
1991.
Oh wow.
I believe.
Okay, so that is more recent. I
Yeah,
thought
it
that
was-
was a lot.
Because
later.
91, I think the wall came down, and 95 is the Soviet Union fell
Okay.
apart.
Yeah, if
No, I
it's a-
thought.
Or is it-
I thought 91 was when the Soviet Union came.
I thought the wall came down
Ni-
first.
the wall came down first, but 91 was when the Soviet Union went down. That's what I want to say. That's what I say.
What was 95 then?
95.
Okay.
The Nintendo 64 released. in
Are
19
you kidding?
Yes. That's
So
what
half
we
the
were
Earth
talking
is going, dang it, the greatest, one
Oh,
of the
yeah,
largest empires
Berlin
aside, and other people going,
Fell 1989.
That's a great thought.
64, not Switch.
whatever.
That's a great thought, Sam. I'm glad you're thinking. of
He's
this
thinking
right
so hard
now.
right now, I can see it
It's
in the
all
Soviet
eyes.
your
Union
brain.
was 1991. What was 1995?
Search it up right now.
What happened?
Yeah,
Sorry, I
I'm,
mean, think about it.
I'm
Think
gonna
about it.
search.
Think.
Yeah.
What happened in 1995?
Yeah, when he says it out loud, it like helps his brain. You
Yes.
know,
Yeah.
get in the flow.
The invention of DVDs. That was it.
Wow.
DVDs.
Wait, did you lie about the Nintendo? Shame on you.
It might have been 1986.
Also,
I might have just
also Jacques Chirac is elected president of France.
Jacques Chirac.
I don't know if that's how you say that.
Jacques.
That is actually a crazy name. I'm gonna
The,
be real.
the
That's
parallels between the Berlin Wall and DVDs are crazy.
How do we feel about the French Revolution?
Good.
Which
yes.
one? There's
Yeah,
like.
I think it
the
should happen
one-
again.
Happened again. The one that was like the reign of terror, you know, and
Yeah.
like there was guillotine.
No, I think
I
it
heard they
was-
had cake there.
Yeah, I had lots of cake. Lots of cake.
Question.
Let them eat cake.
Yes.
Let them
Well,
cook.
we know what Sam thinks now.
Don't let them cook. I'm gonna be real.
I mean, I use a guillotine almost daily.
Care to explain?
It's what a paper cutter is called, is a guillotine,
Okay.
actually.
It's not what I call my paper cutters, but you know.
Well, those are scissors you're using. I'm using like one where you like pull it down on the paper like you're chopping off its head.
Does it have a hole to insert the paper head? That's all I need to know.
The one that does.
You're kidding.
Yeah, it's right next to the
Yeah.
pull-up bar.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna look at it.
Well, it's
Okay,
not like a
well,
full hole, but it
temporary
has a
break.
bar
I'm
that
gonna
keeps
look
your
at it.
paper
Aaron
there.
is going to look at the guillotine and so.
And now we've
Well,
revealed where we
image.
are.
Yeah.
We're next.
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to reveal our spot.
Yeah, I know.
But
Cut that out.
we'll cut that out. We'll cut that out.
Go
Right,
now.
we can do
Cuts,
that.
cuts the recording right now.
Did you
All
see
right,
it?
all right. Shoot, I don't know what I think about that. I don't know what I think about that. So it doesn't have a pulley, like a pulley rope system that a classic
No.
guillotine has. So I wouldn't call it a guillotine.
But does it inspire revolution
Freedom.
and liberty?
Liberty, liberty,
Liberty.
liberty.
The pursuit of happiness.
I don't really know. I don't know if I'd call it a guillotine. It doesn't have like the proper lever. It doesn't have a tall. Like I could see the inspiration. I can see where the inspiration came, but
What kind of metrics does this guillotine have? Does it have any like rulers on the side, to, like measure?
Yeah, you can. You can. No,
bro got
you
trouble.
can measure things. Yes.
Measure things? What? How? What are the measurements?
Freedom
on it?
units.
Yes.
Do you want to just go over and then look at it right
How
now?
dare you call them metrics, though?
Oh,
my bad.
that's
Imperial.
like-
England, American. There we go. America. Yeah. Wait.
Okay.
Keep turning back
we
on.
Need to, we need
Are you
to-
sure you're in the mic? Like,
Yeah.
I see his channel moving.
Yeah. No. I'm in there. You can see
Oh,
me moving
okay.
there.
I
It's
feel
just
like- oh yeah.
sometimes they activate on their own. I've noticed.
Are you serious? I thought
Uh,
Owen was messing with you.
The no, we had another one on here earlier that kept activating on its own.
That's weird.
That's weird.
So hopefully that doesn't happen with the green one.
Oh shoot! Is the green one the
What?
essentially voice crack simulator?
Yeah, it's the
Wait.
Alvin and the Chipmunks one.
We should try it. Just.
No,
I
we
just
should.
kind of want to see what. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
What?
Turn
Oh,
it
I
off
want
right
to
now,
tap
turn
into
it
that.
off.
Yeah, I can't turn it on for everybody else. I didn't set it up for
We're
every
a
mic.
very professional podcast.
Yes.
It's true.
We're
just
still playing
testing
with
out.
our gear.
Yes.
Super professional.
Sing.
That's such a
sing,
clippable thing.
Sing Christmas. The Christmas Chipmunk song.
Sing Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about
And the
this, guys.
chipmunks.
I don't know how I
This is
feel
so
about this. Yeah, okay, turn that off, please. So weird.
Anyways, that was the Dumpster on Fire podcast. Thank you for joining us.
We only went for 36 minutes. We're still calling that a full podcast.
It is. You
Okay.
can still call that a full podcast.
How long are we aiming for here?
I don't know.
Do
An
a yap?
average
Yeah.
comedy podcast is about an hour.
Oh,
Do
true.
we want to yap
Sure.
for
But
like
we're not
another-
average.
Are we-
I mean, I'd be willing to.
I'm
We're
down to
above
yap for
average.
20.
Sure, we can keep yapping for another
Okay.
24 minutes.
Yeah. We
We'll hit an hour.
easy.
Or
Get
20,
an hour flat.
20. Yeah, okay, we got to make sure that we're actually.
We're a
like,
very professional
set.
podcast.
All right, so
That's what
favorite
our-
board
that comes
game.
up with our own
okay,
ideas.
board game.
Risk.
I like that.
Risk.
Risk or Catan.
I thought, didn't you first play Risk last
I
year
did. Last year,
at the
wait.
Super Bowl party?
51 weeks. Wow.
That was
51 weeks ago.
That wasn't even the filter.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, really.
That
have to
is
do me like that.
crazy. Bro did not have to be done that dirty, bro. I'd say Secret Riscoopoli. Like
Ooh,
that's
yes.
peak right
Combination.
there. Yep.
Every-
yes.
Everyone who's listening understands what this
Oh,
is.
yes.
Yep. Yep. I was just
Riscoopoli.
gonna- I don't know if I should elaborate or just leave it.
I don't know. We don't have the creator here, so.
Yeah.
We'll have to
Get
get him on
get
here.
him on sometime.
Ask him about his
Yes.
game.
Yep.
Okay, I did ask him about his game. He literally talked for over an hour about it.
Are you dead
We could
serious?
get a full.
Yeah, no.
segment on
He talked for an hour about different features of it and like political parties and how you can have like
Oh my
alliances
gosh.
with people.
He has also talked to me about this for about that same.
Yeah, I regretted asking him a question, being like, "Hey, tell me about it," because he did proceed to talk for an hour.
I mean,
about
you
it.
can't really be upset. You ask him to talk about it. Like I
I
can
know.
see it's a valid reason, and
it's like his
honestly, that's
thesis
pretty neat.
statement.
That's pretty neat. I'm gonna be
It's
honest.
our thesis is like a giant run-on sentence or something.
It's just his thesis, it's his thesis paper.
That-
There we go, not statement.
Thesis paper.
I
Actually,
mean, if he's covering a lot.
Okay, so we have Risk.
Risk.
Yep.
Or Catan.
Or Catan. Yep.
Catan, I've played like twice. I found it rather enjoyable. It was a little too slow paced for me.
That's
but, you
fair.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need people who know how to play it to really enjoy it.
We should play sometime. We should
Yeah, we
play more
should.
board games.
We
There we
should
go.
play a board game of recording a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yes.
actually sounds like an incredibly fun
Okay,
idea.
that's what we're
Hold
gonna
up.
start doing.
I feel like we need an overhead cam of the board though.
Okay, I had a
was
YouTube
starting
channel
to
that
mess up.
I actually did do that.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hunt
to,
down this YouTube channel. I'm gonna
You'll never find it. Doesn't have my name associated with it.
No, just
So.
just tell us. Give yourself some clout here.
Oh no, I will regret that. You can see a young me on that
Sure.
podcast.
All that.
You can
clout.
see me when I was
Fine, this
15.
is-
Okay.
Oh,
beautiful.
okay. You know,
I wish that the viewers could see what Owen has made right now.
It's nothing.
He gave Aaron a crown.
this-
It's made of
this is
wires.
interesting. It's getting stuck on my headphones. I don't know how I feel about this.
Looks kind of like a boat.
¿Por qué?
How does that look like a boat?
Well, if you put it like this, you can kind of see the boat structure, right?
That is not a boat. Brother, it's a wire.
it look
There's
like?
no way the water. This is not floating.
But like,
This is not
if
floating.
this-
It's
He's a
not
fan.
boat.
He's a fan of
if
modern
these
art.
sides were flat and wood, this could float. And if this side was like slightly more like curved that way.
All right, next week I expect to see a bowl filled with water in here and a replica of this made with wood, and it's gonna float.
It
There
If
we
it
go.
doesn't float,
Trust me.
Well, wait. If it's made of wood, it might actually float.
Exactly. See.
Fair enough.
Obviously
Make it
this
out of
would not.
steel.
Make it out of the
Steel.
Make it out of that goober cardboard we use for the pool
Dude,
thingy.
I'm
yeah.
so mad about that. My boats did not make it.
You know, if
And
we,
No, you see, we cooked so hard with that.
you put wait, did you win?
No,
No?
we got
Okay.
second, I think.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
got second because
The team that put the person in the bag.
Oh, that definitely wasn't.
no,
us.
they were the ones who did that.
Yeah.
No,
You guys can't think outside of the box.
no, but
We
the
thought
fact
inside of the box.
is that the team that won had like a flat surface and like no walls on it,
Oh, that's
and they just
right.
had their person stay completely
No.
still.
And it was
Walls?
It was the.
Well, it had like
bag.
No walls?
It had like
No
2 inches
walls?
of walls. Wait, walls?
We should get rid of walls.
So is the solution to a proper boat to just not have any walls and it'll float?
Apparently.
that's a
That's
wrap.
more of a, yeah. That's what I was
Okay,
wrap.
so we're gonna lay someone out completely flat on the water and they will float.
yes.
They actually
Yes,
generally
yes,
will.
they
Okay,
will.
good.
Depending on the person.
Now they
No,
might
no.
need to breathe on occasions. Are we
Yeah.
like?
Oh.
Are they floating upwards or downwards?
Breathing optional.
Oh, okay.
If you could breathe through your butts, I'm pretty
Hold
sure.
on, what
pretty
second?
sure you could survive
That
if
was
you
the
were face
most-
first.
Micah,
On the water.
you know everybody around us can hear what you
I
just
had no clue what you just.
We really need a podcast room.
That was the most out of pocket thing I ever expected to hear.
And they all just heard that mostly out of context. But it all didn't make sense in part.
It would have been funny if all the background noise just disappeared right there.
Oh my.
So,
You
That's
know,
all-
I think I like doing this in a live setting. It's better.
Oh, yes.
It feels more natural than being in a cold.
Why doesn't everybody record their podcast in a live setting?
it's a great question.
I would actually be really funny if you like walk in a cafe or something. There's a couple people just
Yeah.
recording a podcast on like a couch or something.
That would be cool.
Invite guests. and
I
stuff?
feel like too many people try to disturb it though. Like there would be that one guy who's just like would yell into it.
I feel like it
Well, then you
depends
just
on where you
cut
go.
it out.
We should try doing this in a coffee shop.
We'll hit the caribou.
Yes.
We'll hit the caribou on
We
like
should-
13th.
There we go.
We should get an extra mic so we can invite guests. That'd be-
Hello, random person we just sat down with.
and we just
Welcome to
talk.
our podcast.
Yeah.
You are cooked. Your deepest fears and regrets will be broadcast across the world for millions to hear.
Did you own a pet fish, random stranger?
Did you cook it?
Have you done
Oh
any
my.
of the things Micah has mentioned
I am-
on this podcast?
Did not. Just for the record, I don't think I cooked my fish. I'm pretty sure. So,
It was
All
your
will be
parents.
revealed next week.
Wait, do your
Oh,
parents
yeah.
let you cook?
depends on what it is. If it's like something important, then no.
Do they? Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
probably-
what were
it's
you
probably-
gonna
it's
say?
probably 'cause you cooked your
What's the
fish.
nicest thing you've
Wait.
cooked? What's the nicest thing you've cooked? Out of pure curiosity. Like, now that we're on the subject.
I don't know. That mac and cheese from a while back.
Oh
was pretty
yeah,
good.
Okay.
very very nice.
With this
mac and
Yes, it
cheese.
singular
def-
piece
I
of-
honestly did
It
not
definitely
think it was that
didn't
good.
require the kitchen team to fix it afterwards.
The entire kitchen team.
We are not going
Wait,
to do
what?
Micah that
I did
dirty,
not
man.
hear about this part.
Yeah, no,
You
At least I
no,
don't
no.
remember.
Literally, you guys left, and then the kitchen team looks at it, and
Do
then
they
they
try
start
it?
fixing it.
Do they try it?
Define fixing
They
it.
should have tried
They
it.
literally,
did
they
try it.
literally
Oh, they did.
had to fix the cheese sauce because it was so just stringy and not
Oh.
like attaching to the noodles that they had to. They did something like weird. It was tough for them. So
My
really,
bad,
you gave
Micah.
them a challenge.
I thought
We
it was.
helped.
I thought it was great. I thought it was great. I'm being completely honest.
Awesome.
And again, I have.
I,
no
I,
clue,
I
so-
tried it before the kitchen team fixed it.
What'd you think?
I had a noodle with no cheese on it.
Honest thoughts?
It just was a buttered noodle.
Did that gummy bear actually end up in the?
I
What?
don't think so. Wait,
There was
what?
a Mott's fruit snack was gonna end up on that if I remember correctly. If I
Oh.
remember the lore.
That
I
I
mean,
would not have been surprised.
The only Mott's fruit snack thing I can really think about is one day I was in this room that we're in right now, and I took a knife and a fork to a Mott's fruit snack and like slowly cut it
You
up like
are-
it's a fine steak.
Owen was thinking.
Yeah, he was
real hard.
thinking.
Oh yeah, he
He
was
was
thinking real
thinking.
hard
Sam
there.
had to take away his thinking for a little bit.
That
Your
sounds kind of
ability to
communist.
think is gone.
That sounds kind of communist. I'm not
Communist
gonna lie.
taking from the poor. Wait, never mind.
No, wait.
taking
that's
from the
not.
poor.
That's not what
Taking-
they advocate
I
for.
forgot.
Okay, well, it's good to know Micah
Steal
isn't a
from the
communist.
poor, give to the
I mean,
rich.
communism did create Tetris.
That's true. That's a great point. I
I haven't
that.
watched that. Is that from the Tetris film thingy?
The Tetris film is it's rated R. First of all, that's one issue.
Kind of dumb.
That's the reason I haven't
It's
watched
because they
it.
swear a
Naughty,
good amount.
naughty.
But it's actually based off of the true story of how Tetris got out of the Soviet Union.
That actually sounds.
They
interesting.
didn't play "I Need a Hero" sung in Japanese though in real life. So
Did they do that in the movie?
yes, they did.
Why would they
Wow.
do that?
I was watching last night, unrelated, kind of related. I was watching a documentary on McDonald's, and I thought that was kind of
Wait,
related.
a documentary, or were you
It
watching?
was a drama.
Okay, it was that drama
It
movie
was that
starring
drama. It was
starring
about
Vulture.
the founder.
Yeah, the founder. There, I've seen that
He's
before.
really mean.
He is.
He stole the company from the two McDonald's brothers and started
It's,
other
it's based off of a
franchises.
true story too.
Dead
so-
serious?
Started other franchises, and he got big enough to eventually like
And he
get rid
started
of
the
the
whole
brothers who
idea
started-
of
Wow.
you rent the land
Yeah.
that the restaurant's built on to the people so that you get more money out of the people who are running the franchise.
and that's how he cut the guys off. So.
You know, now I kind of have a justification for hating Ronald McDonald. That guy looks ugly as heck.
Whoa, we can't hate him because of how he looks.
Oh yeah, it's a little racist.
That's
Oh.
racism.
Oh my.
He's yellow.
Wait,
Wait,
What
what?
race is that?
I think
Which
he
part?
wears yellow.
melanin deficient.
He's also very white.
Okay.
Wait. Like
On that topic of things.
what? Wait, what color is he actually? Because
He
he
is
always
white.
wears. No, he always wears the makeup, right?
What if he's
white
black?
makeup?
What if he's black?
No,
don't know
no,
what he is.
no.
I'm trying to imagine. the black
I
Ronald
can't
McDonald.
imagine that. I just see the white face.
There's a video game, Rivals of Aether, where you can
Okay.
mod in any character. Somebody modded in Ronald McDonald, and it is one of the most difficult fighters to fight when it's a CPU.
Not most difficult.
Not most
He
difficult, but
is
it
the most difficult.
true, especially Golden Ronald.
Golden
What?
Ronalds.
Bruh.
He just
See-
like snaps his fingers and you die.
From what
Also
I've
like
heard, that's
Thanos.
why Rivals of Aether is like the most unbalanced game in existence because it's just whatever you turn it into, like genuinely. At least that's what I've seen. I have no clue. I've never played the game.
As someone who has played and modded a lot of Rivals of Aether, yes.
Dang. I
And
was.
it's fun.
You know, you're
Is it
fighting with Mario, Luigi,
Wait.
the sun.
Wait, what? Is it as hard
Sun
as
wings.
Elden Ring?
Okay, I started playing Elden Ring.
Okay, sorry to
No,
go.
it's fine.
No, no,
I've,
no,
I've learned a little bit about
I started playing Elden Ring, and these games are usually pretty tough. I got to the.
Not that bad.
It's really.
Okay, it was for
I've
me.
heard very.
It was
like,
for me.
Difficult.
Okay,
I've never
so
played
let's
it.
just say I never fought any bosses in that game before stopping
Never.
playing.
Are you serious?
I got out of the little tutorial cave, walked up to a guy, accidentally swung my sword at him, and then I never could walk out of that cave again because he would not let me leave. He kept killing.
serious.
Like, I would die, walk out, he'd kill me,
Bro.
It's a tough game.
and the game was like, "Yeah, you better learn how to fight now."
It just said cope. On that subject, it's just a really funny splurge about Elden Ring. For all the game animation I do, when we need references, we just steal. I'm not even joking.
Steal
Like,
from Elden Ring.
I think 90% of the skills we have made are just Elden Ring
Oh,
ripoffs.
I mean,
Like,
Elden Ring has
everything.
such great
They
animations
do.
in it.
They're
Yes.
pretty
It's
good.
not even just the animations, but the ideas are pretty smart. That's
Oh,
that's
yeah.
really what we
like
steal
the
from.
moves and stuff.
The moves are really good. Like some animations, I can see a bit of the error. They're really good though. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason people still play that game. But
Some of the animations you have posted, I'm just like, what is going on here?
oh my gosh, I need to.
You've just like posted pictures of like halfway through an animation too. And I'm
Oh
just,
yeah.
what is happening?
There's a story. I haven't even posted the ones where I've used the graph editor. Yes, I use math to make animations look good. It's crazy.
I mean, that makes sense.
At some point, I gotta post some of my more recent stuff because I haven't posted my good stuff.
So Aaron's an animator for context. If you somehow didn't know that.
I animate bones for a living. I move bones for a living. That's the phrase. I like it. I like
Yes.
that.
There we
phrase so
go.
much.
That's a good phrase.
See, I've wanted to learn animation. I don't have the time.
That's exactly it. I have no idea. I literally learned everything just tutorial, tutorial, tutorial. Do it a little bit. Tutorial,
Yeah.
tutorial.
I just have too many other things I'm trying to learn, and I want to animate stuff because I want to animate stuff for the books I'm writing, just to
Dude,
visualize
that would
stuff.
actually be sick.
But I can't even draw humans, so
Hey, you got those mascots.
No,
now.
hey. You just draw a stick man. That's all you need.
Yeah, there you go.
Just
There we
need a
go.
stick man.
I mean,
Stick man with the face. That's
that's true.
That's
Doesn't
what
even need a
basically you
face.
just basically what you
Yeah, you don't even need a face.
for the
Alan
comics.
Becker.
Alan Becker, peak,
It's true.
peak stick man.
Peak Stickman.
It doesn't
I
get.
was watching.
Okay.
I was watching I really like the ones where it covers subjects, so like math,
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
physics.
Versus
The math
education.
saga is so good.
I
Yeah.
forget. He made a new one, but I don't remember.
Not
Chemistry?
there's
No. wasn't it?
no.
He
There's
did
only
physics
there's
and then-
Geometry.
math, physics, and
Geometry.
geometry.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one
I
was
like the
good.
geometry one.
Okay, but he does.
He didn't put he didn't put the proofs. That's all I needed. If he was like
Oh,
fighting
yeah.
proofs, which were the ultimate enemy, that would have been the
Final boss.
greatest storyline of all time.
Okay, the one thing is in some of his animations, he really likes to fridge characters. I mean, he just kills off girls to add further character development to a guy.
Oh,
Specifically
I know what you're
villains.
talking about.
He has done it 3 separate times.
Alan.
Mm-hmm. He has done it 3 separate times.
Okay, I can think of one.
If you ever need drama in a show, just kill the
What's the
female.
third one? I don't
Okay,
know.
one of them isn't killing a girl, but is killing somebody for character development.
Okay, that's fair enough.
And it's in the same series
Yeah,
as
I
one
know.
of the other
I know
ones.
exactly what we're talking about now.
In a lot of shows, that is what they do. Is they just kill the female for character
Yeah.
development.
It doesn't
Well,
even
yeah.
have to be just a
If you only introduce them to kill them off, that's fridging.
Shows and movies, just any media in general, should not be afraid to kill the main character. I feel like that should
That
happen
would
way
see.
more
I
often.
want to see that happen.
It would
'cause
add more stakes
Just
to
like
the other
the first
characters.
Pokemon movie.
I have not
that-
seen that.
That's not afraid to kill the main
Yeah,
character.
they
I haven't.
flat out
Pikachu.
kill. No, they flat out kill
Yeah,
Ash.
they just kill Ash. Sorry, spoilers.
They
And
should
then-
kill
He
I-
flat out dies.
Like
in the
he
first
does
movie.
actually die in the first
I
movie.
don't know Pokemon lore, but I know enough to that.
There's
point where
actually
it's like-
4 separate times where Ash dies in the series.
Mhm.
But then he like comes back, kind of, right? So. It's
Well,
not
yeah,
really
kind of.
death.
Well, you see, there's like I killed off the character, but then there's like you gotta commit because sometimes
Yeah,
I've seen like we
exactly.
killed off the character, and then the next episode it's
They
like
bring
okay,
it
we're
back.
reviving the character.
Yeah, it's so
Commit.
so bad.
Commit.
No, you know the TV shows where they'll just be like, "Oh, we killed off the main character." Next episode, hello, he's back.
Yeah, I
It's
hate-
a
I hate
flashback.
when they do that.
Okay, well,
It has to be done right. if
while
they
we're
do
on the subject, because Micah brought it up we got to media from I watched a documentary yesterday. Out of curiosity, did any of you guys watch anything interesting? Just out of plain
I
curiosity.
watched Night at the Museum 3 last night.
that. There's a
Bro,
third one.
I need to watch
Yeah.
that.
I
we
thought
watched
there was
we
only
watched
two.
2 the other day, and we need to watch 3.
Katie and I watched the first 2 the day prior.
I might
we
watch
we were
that
just on a
tonight.
movie kick, and I was just playing Minecraft the whole time, building a giant wheat field. I'm sorry, Owen, I outdid yours, but it's not on the
Dude, when are we
normal
gonna get that
server.
server back up? Genuinely, I want to hop. on
I just need to go in and fix stuff.
there. Please, I need something to procrastinate with at school. I finished all my classes. I said it. Sent
Sorry,
it
I've
past,
been
like,
procrastinating in Minecraft playing with my brother. So
Hey, if Aaron gets back on, I'll get back on.
What'd you think of the Night at Museum?
I mean, I like all of them. I've seen them before. I do think the second one is probably the best one, and then the first,
agree.
and then the third.
From the first.
The third isn't bad.
Okay.
It's just pacing is way off compared to the first 2.
Okay. Oh, and you watch anything interesting past few days? Because my splurge on this is that I watched a 2-hour Minecraft video yesterday.
Only
Of-
2 hours.
Yeah,
What?
come on.
It was
Let's watch Parkour Civilization. and you got it.
no, I
You're
didn't.
in parkour civilization.
No, hitting a 360 on my microphone.
Okay, but what video did you watch?
I watched it was Rec Rap building tunnels.
It
It was good. It was that was probably the best
I've heard
content
it.
I've watched in a
I've
while.
heard
Aaron,
I was
I want-
animating while having that in the background. It was just Pete.
I want
Absolute
you
Pete.
to elaborate. What is hitting the 360 on a microphone?
Micah just hit the 360 on the microphone. Oh my gosh. Bro, he did it again.
I'm crazy.
He's cracked, guys. He's cracked.
So,
That is, he can't even really go off in that. It's like-
well, how do we feel about 360s? or 270s, or really any degrees.
Honestly, I think
in
a
a circle.
270 might be more impressive because you have to be,
Ooh.
you have to choose to go that far. A 360, you kind of just consider it even if they went more than
See,
360.
I've encountered that.
I have to be real, guys. I don't like 360s. I like 2 pi radians though. That's kind of where it's at.
Bruh.
No.
I feel like you
The
accidentally.
stupidest joke.
Oh,
We just lost Sam
I
again.
was countering Sam's point, but he's not. I was gonna say, I
Counter
feel
him,
like
just let him deal with it.
I
If you
feel like-
counter him now, he can't attack back.
that's true. I feel like when you accidentally do a 360, you do a 270. Like when you're trying to do a 360, right? You accidentally do a 270 because you don't go all the way. I feel like that's a common problem.
I don't know. I think most of the time you go 360.
Wait,
We're
what?
just being
This
looked at like, why
microphone,
are they?
holy cow.
Yeah, that
Oh,
one
yeah,
wants to
that-
keep
we're
We're gonna
falling.
have to duct tape this microphone. It keeps falling. Like,
We just need a better table. I feel.
no, this is.
I think
peak
they just
'cause
need to
we
be
can
put
move
on
it
the
around.
corners. Since I put it on the corner, it's been fine.
We're gonna find a better way to
Wow,
attach this.
that was aggressive, Owen.
What did
I don't
bro
think
do?
the mic appreciated that.
The mic.
It's all good.
Who's identifying as a mic now?
For context, that
His
sound
mic.
was me punching the microphone.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, that's it.
We just got this too, like what, a day ago?
No, we've had these microphones for a year
They've
and a half.
been lying. We've been
Oh, I thought you
jamming.
said we just got them shipped.
No, we
what?
just moved them up here.
No,
Oh, okay.
bro, I've been downstairs so many times doing random stuff. And I just see these chilling here. I'm like, when's Lucas finally gonna touch this? And I've seen that massive Bible being used to hold up.
Well, he has used it. It's just been a few months since he's recorded anything.
I know, like I still remember keeping up with the podcast and it just kind of disappeared one day. I was like,
Yep.
We need more unhinged podcasts.
this
though.
Yeah,
this
this
kind
our-
of
our
like if we did this
podcast.
every week, I'd re-listen to this while animating and go, this is peak, guys.
Yes, yes. I just have this on in the background.
Yeah, there's no way we can do this every week.
No,
Sure.
heck yes.
No.
This has
way.
been
With
really
how
fun.
late we
Well-
stay.
That's
Well,
true.
also considering people are doing my job around me right now.
Oh,
That's a great point. Yeah, I really
To be
appreciate
fair,
all these
just
people
ask
right
them
now.
not to do it, and we'll all do it afterward. Trust.
Well, yeah, but
'Cause-
also I do like to get out of here at reasonable times.
It's only.
Do
8
you?
o'clock. Have you seen? You guys stay here so late. What are you talking?
I once was
about?
here till midnight,
You might as well just stay.
just
the whole
by
night
accident.
Do you have a bed in here to just kind of like? You know,
There's a couch in the and I have a blanket and a pillow. And
Then. I've
set up a hammock. Sounds peak. Not gonna lie.
where would I do that?
We could finally have a use for the pull-up bar.
There we go.
That would be great.
Yo!
No, the robot activated. We have people disapproving of us, apparently.
I think just of the pull-up bar in general.
Yeah.
Wait, are we going for an hour?
Yes.
We have to-
Exactly an hour?
We, have to,
We
we
should
have to clean
end
this
at
up
an
in
hour
3 minutes,
flat.
like hour
We,
flat.
we
and-
kill it at exactly 1
Yeah, no
hour.
matter
We're off
what.
No
by a
matter
second,
what.
it's all over.
No, no matter what. We're not doing any outro, so this is our
Nope.
outro right now. Okay,
Yep.
thanks for listening, but
It's gonna-
continue to listen
It's
for the
just
next few
gonna-
minutes.
It's just gonna
Yes.
end any second now.
So
or
be
any-
very
Don't look at how
enjoyable.
much time is left. It's just gonna end.
The last 3 minutes of the podcast is just us counting down the last 3 minutes. Genius.
That-
Or we
sounds-
could think about like future plans, like we want to get sushi.
This microphone.
Sushi.
Okay, first plan is we're gonna attach this microphone. Second plan is Micah's
Yeah, I
gonna
would
ask his
attach it.
parents
We're-
what the
we're
heck
go-
I
happened to
will
his
find out
goldfish.
what happened to this fish. and I
Yes,
will
we
be
need to
back
find out what
with the
happened to the
story.
goldfish.
Okay, we need the
I'll
full lore.
I'll have a whole case.
Do we title this "Splurging About Micah's Goldfish"? Because that's kind of what the first 20 minutes were about.
This entire podcast has just been
Well, it's a true crime podcast.
Exactly.
It's true.
the
Couch on
entire
fire.
podcast has been Micah's cooking fish.
And communism. And
Yes,
communism.
Okay, the
Communism.
communism rant was actually peak though.
I
Getting
know.
more
Yes.
salty looks. The heck. This is a perfectly fine discussion.
They're all very confused about why we've just been doing this for the last hour.
Okay, we have like a minute and
Yeah,
45?
we can't count.
Okay.
We don't
We
do
can't
math.
count it down anymore.
I'm just gonna think really hard and I'll have the number in my head.
I think we just need to start talking about a new topic.
Yeah.
New topic.
No shot.
New or
okay.
old topic?
Okay, we gotta clutch this up.
New topic.
So how do you guys feel about the Roman Empire?
They had too many walls, personally.
They were really good at torturing people.
Oh, that's
I
a
don't
great
know
point.
why I've looked this up.
Jesus?
It's tortured my mind with the idea of the horrible things they do. But I look it up and I'm like, why did I do this?
I mean, do you guys think about the Roman Empire all the time, though?
All the time.
I actually do.
every-
I do. I
It's
actually
true.
do. Not every day, but I do think about it often.
I
More
think
than I
we're-
should.
I mean, you read the Bible and you kind of have to think
That's
about the
Exactly.
Roman
Yes.
Empire.
You have to know the context, otherwise
Exactly.
you can't understand anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam, you need to stop looking at that clock.
Romans were red.
I'm not looking at
What?
Romans were red.
Red. There's a lot of red things. in
Romans
this
were
movie, actually.
communists. Yes.
There we go. That's our conclusion.
Okay.
Did
Communism
they
has
kill your
always
fish?
been in
So
human history.
communism is just Romanism. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Roman.
That's where it all spews from. Like the entire
wait.
the entire worldview spews out of what the Romans have done.
Didn't
trust me.
Romans start like democracy? No, that was like Greeks,
No, that's
right?
Greeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I
they
don't
like
know.
kind of expanded it.
How
so I
dare they?
guess- How dare they?
Democracy.
Democracy is against communism.
Democracy. Am I right?
You just said, didn't you say democracy was communism?
No,
earlier?
capitalism.
Oh, capitalism. I guess.
And it's the other way around.
Oh my
Communism is capitalism
Democracy, republic, monarchy. What are all of them? I don't remember.
Freedom.
all of them.
Oligarchy.
and liberty.
God. Liberty.
Liberty.
That's what they are.
Yes. Liberty.
Liberty
Yes,
and justice
We
for
love
all.
liberty.
Oh,
Liberty, liberty,
Liberty.
liberty. That was a great joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's peak. That's peak.
Bye.